and welcome back to my journey in stitches. Today I wanted to talk about rulers, so I'm going to show you my journey in rulers. So I'm just going to show you the rulers that I have and which ones are my favorite. So we'll start with this one. This was the very first quilting ruler that I bought. This came actually from a garage sale, so I got it really inexpensively. And at the time it was really nice to be able to find some inexpensive quilting tools, so I picked this up at a garage sale, and I actually picked up a decent iron at the same garage sale, and so I used this for quite a while. And then I also, in my early career of sewing, I got this Fiskars one from Joann's, and it's so well used. You can see that the lines are starting to fade away. And then this Fiskars one. So I got quite a bit of use out of those in my early years of quilting. And I used a coupon at Joann's for both of those. And then this one, which is a long one, this is a 6 by 24. I use this one so much. I don't use it anymore, but it used to be one of my most used rulers. And because these tend to slide around, I had put the sticky little feet on these. So this got a ton of use. It's probably my most used ruler until the last couple years, when I switched to something else. And then I also use, let me show you, I have some Holt rulers. So this is her 6.5 inch cute cuts. This one's never been opened yet, so I have that one. And then I use this one a lot. This is her cute cuts 12.5 inch. I've used this to square up quilt blocks, mostly from her sew-alongs and her quilts. This 12.5 inch one. So this one's came in pretty handy. And this one does have the grips on it, but it still tends to slide a little bit in my opinion, but that could just be me. And then I have her 10.5 inch for the same reason, squaring up quilt blocks. Let me grab some other ones. So here are some of my smaller ones. So I have this Omni Grip one, and I did put the little rubber feet on this one too. I was making a jean quilt with some old jeans that I used this one for, so I did stick those grippers on it. And then another Fiskars, 4.5 inch one there, Fiskars. And then from some of the quilting subscription boxes, I've got some fun rulers. So I've gotten this Tula Pink one. And there's that, can you see the unicorn through there? That's really cute. And that's kind of a gripper as well with that unicorn. I put it down here and it kind of grips. And then this one also came from a quilting subscription box, this Creative Grids one. And I've used this one quite a bit, and I do love the Creative Grids rulers, and they do have the grip as well. And then a couple of other little Fiskars ones, and I use this one a lot when I'm making my half square triangles to mark the lines. So I do use that quite a bit. And then I also use these a lot, the smaller Creative Grids for smaller blocks that I'm cutting out. So those have came in really handy. And I believe this one came from a subscription box, and I think I bought that little one. Sometimes it's hard to remember where some of these have come from. And then this is also a Holt Cute Cuts, and I've used that one quite a bit as well. Let me grab a couple more. I have these Blocklock rulers. This is a 6.5 inch square, and this one is a 2.5 inch square. I've gotten both of these ones this year, so I'm learning how to get the hang of using these. I do really like them because they help put those half square triangles together more perfectly. So I've got both of those. I was participating in the Granny Garden Sew Along with Lori Holt. Here's one of the blocks. And so when I was doing that, I needed to get some circle rulers. And so I purchased the Lori Holt circle rulers. This came in a pack. So the 2 inch, the 4 inch, the 6 inch, and the 9 inch. Because quite a few of the Granny Garden blocks had circles, like this would be the 9 inch, and then the 4 inch block. So a lot of these had the circle rulers in them. I have not put this quilt together yet. If you want to see more of these Granny Garden blocks, let me know in the comments below and I can show you the other blocks. I have the blocks all made, I've just never assembled the quilt. Okay, let me show you what my favorite ruler is. So my very favorite ruler, and the one I use the most, is this Creative Grids. It is 6.5 by 24.5 inches. So it's a pretty large one. And I just love the Creative Grids products with their grippy bottoms. I've just really found to love these, and so I don't grab my Fiskars very often anymore. I usually go with the Creative Grids. This is just my personal opinion. I'm not sponsored by them. I've just found to really like their products. So this is definitely the ruler that I go to the most and use the most, is that Creative Grids ruler. And I do really love the smaller ones that I have too. And the last sampler box came with this Creative Grids ruler. This is 1.5 by 6.5. So I look forward to adding this one to my collection, using that one. Okay, so there's my rulers. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and we'll see you next time. Bye!